from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That is definitely what we call a defense and uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
He'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
Jackson will throw again. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll run here with Raymond Calais. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach? Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Flush to his right. Catch is made by Marquise Brill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
To Devin Duvernay. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks' 23-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. They're looking for others, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
On the ground, it's Calais. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 6-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go play action now. Wilson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll set up the screen to Calais. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chuck Clark just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. The Philip holds it in. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Now he's flushed out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it they're picking up the first down. They run with Calais. To the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much.
The 40-yard line.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wilson. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Running back out of the backfield, Raymond Calais. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
43-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. We're scoreless after 1. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run. Calais.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Results in a 4th down.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
That is brought down after a very nice game. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Hits him in stride. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard.
To throw again is Jackson. There's a quick throw caught by Andrews. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in this Super Bowl. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
2nd down and goal. Jackson flushed out right. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll try to run with Dobbins.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
They get this out quickly to the left side.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and the Ravens have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Ravens 7, Seahawks 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the 10. Up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
He's got Lockett. And he's brought down about before reaching the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The guy out of the pocket there was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And it's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 47 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
20-yard line.
On 3rd down, Jackson flushed out right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, as the first half is
is winding down, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Here's Calais.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chuck Clark able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
It's 2nd down.
To try again after the sack, Wilson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. Now Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Jackson on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson flush to his right. Now he's going to throw. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 64 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk. To come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 17 more on that one and another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 47 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott Good with a PAT. And it makes the score 21-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson steps away. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. And now it's second down. To throw again. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And this is taken in one hand, and what a catch. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Again on second and 10, it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson will throw again. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Alton Robinson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 3 yards. It's second down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
Flushed out right, and he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Going for Metcalf on the, and that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big pickup of 38.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
To throw again is Wilson. Flush to his right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it, and he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Throwing is Jackson. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson forced out to his left. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep. And this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 40 yards. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl as the Ravens push further out in front. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Seahawks 10.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant. And got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
For a Seahawks.
A big play that time for the Seahawks. 46 yards. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. eluding the pressure right. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Seahawks.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
14. On first and 10, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Casey on the coverage.
Throwing again. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1. They go play action now. Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep down. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 3.
Now it's Wilson sliding out of the pocket to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, but it'll be second and goal. Now Wilson eluding the pressure right, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game.